Hello everyone. I have a couple of journals to show you. These are not junk journals, these are writing journals. And I've made two of them. They're made out of the same material. They're vinyl, and the inside I've covered in fabric. And so I'll show those to you. This one's 9 by about 5 3/4. And this one is like 8 3/4 by about 5 3/4. So I used tea dyed, coffee dyed papers to make these. I made them a little bit different. This one, I put the edges on it, and it's got a ribbon to tie it with, and the ribbon is on the inside and one on the outside. And I've sewed around it. As you can see the stitching. And what I did was I covered it in fabric, and then I just put some lace around it to decorate it a little bit. And this one has a pocket, a cloth pocket on the inside. And for the most part, I did not decorate these at all. These are for writing. This one I did a little bit, but not much. This says, life doesn't have to be perfect to be interesting. And these are just tea dyed, coffee dyed. It may be a few food coloring dyed papers. This one's food coloring dyed, orange. So these are all blank pages for the most part. And this is where I've sewed it. I used green thread, and you can see the stitches on the outside. So that's the end of the first signature, and there are 3 signatures. If you can see, there's 3 signatures of this. And this is the start of the second signature. Now this is a little pocket here that you can put something in if you like. Let life surprise you. A lot of pages to write, to journal in. And there's the middle of the second signature. And then this one, I did put a picture on it. And that was from my printer. I just put the paper through the printer and printed that on it. And this is the third signature. And this is food coloring dyed paper here. The orange is food coloring dyed. This is tea dyed. And that's the middle of the third signature. And this is the cover. And you can see that it's got fabric on it. And this, you can see where it was sewn in on the outside. And you just tie it with a ribbon, and then I'll show you the next one. And for both of these journals, they have 3 signatures with 8 pages per signature. So it's 128 pages for both books, have 128 pages. So I'll show you the next one. And this one has a snap, and I've made this more decorative on the side, and it snaps, and this is just for looks. And you can see that I have put fabric on this, and I've sewn around the edges, and you can see the sewing from the outside. So let me show you this one. And this one only has some, it doesn't have any writing in it, but on the beginning of each signature I did put like a decorative page. So let's take a look at this one. And this one also has food coloring dyed, like the orange is food coloring dyed. It has a tea dyed, and I'm not sure if there's any coffee dyed. This is onion skin dyed. So it has a variety of papers in it. This is tea dyed. And that's the middle of the first signature. This is onion, the darker is the onion skin dyed. And that's food coloring dyed. And as you can see, this is just to write in. It's just a writing journal. So this is the second signature. And this paper is onion skin dyed, and while it was, the water and the dye was still hot, I sort of watered it up and put it in the dye and left it there for a little bit, and then I took it out, and after it dried I ironed it. So you can see, I think that turned out pretty good. I think it's really pretty. And that's the middle of the second signature. And this was the same thing. The paper was wadded up and put into the dye and then ironed. And the same for this one as well. And this was the onion skin dyed paper. And that's the end of the second signature, and this is the third and last signature. And this one also has 128 pages, so a lot of place to write. And it's very lightweight. Be easy to just take with you. And this fabric is, I think it's like upholstery quality fabric on this one. The other one was like cotton fabric. This is a little bit more sturdy fabric on this one. And so that's it. And I'm not sure if I'll be putting this on my Etsy shop. I probably will, but it's not out there yet, but you can take a look and see if it's out there. And I'm probably going to make another one. I have some pink paper left. I have this paper. This is all I have left. I need to dye some more paper. And these are the food coloring dyed papers. So I may make one more journal and maybe put a more colorful covering on it. And maybe I'll sort of walk you through how I did it when I do this one. But these are the two that I've made. And I wanted to show you these two. So I may walk you through my process the next time I do one of these. So I appreciate you watching. If you haven't subscribed, I appreciate it if you could subscribe. And if you like this video, that you would click the like button. So that's all for now, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.